To make this pizza dough, here's what you'll need. 3/4 cups of warm water between 100 and 110 degrees. 1 tablespoon of sugar. 1 package of dry yeast. 2 cups of flour, preferably bread flour or 00 flour. And 3/4 tablespoon of salt. I'm pouring the water into the large bowl of the mixer, and then I'm going to use only half of the sugar. So I use 1 tablespoon and a teaspoon. Following the sugar, I dump the entire packet of the dry yeast right into that warm water, and check out how I open it up to make sure it all gets in there. So I am stirring it up, making sure it's all in that water. I'm cleaning it off the sides of the bowl. And then when I'm done with stirring, I just push the bowl aside. The warm water and the yeast together reactivates the yeast organism. It wakes it up because it's sleeping. And then the sugar that we added acts like a food for the yeast. So the yeast eats the sugar, produces carbon dioxide, and that dough rises. Next, in your bowl with the flour, you're going to add in the entire salt and the rest of your sugar. And with a wire whisk, you'll just whisk it together, making sure it's a nice, even mixture. When you see those bubbles in your water and yeast, you know it's ready to go. So let's set up our stand-up mixer. I secure the bowl in, and I get the dough hook, secure that in, lock it in place, and here we go. Turn it on low, really slow, and little by little, even like half a cup at a time, you're gonna start spooning in the flour mixture. Every once in a while, I like to stop the mixer and use a rubber scraper just to let down that flour that's stuck on the side of the bowls. You can do it too if you want. When water and flour are mixed, the proteins glutenin and gliadin are binded and they form gluten. We sort of wake them up. And then the gluten functions like a glue, holding the dough together, making it stretch. Once the dough has formed, you're going to remove it from the bowl, and you're going to, on a very clean surface, flour that surface, and now you're going to knead it more by hand. So with the heel of your hand, you're going to press down and fold the dough. Press down and fold the dough. If it's too sticky, sprinkle on some more flour. If it feels dry, sprinkle on some water, and keep going with the kneading. Then when you press on the ball of dough, if it bounces back up, it's ready to go. Mine didn't, so I'm going to keep pressing it and kneading it a bit more. For more kneading, my dough bounces back, so I know it's ready. So what I'm going to do now is put a drop of oil in this bag, spread it around, and put the dough inside. I'm going to remove all of the air from the bag because that allows the dough to rise and have plenty of room, and I'm going to twist tie on the very, very top. Then when you're done with it, definitely label the bag with your period and kitchen number or name and hand it right over to me.